Hi, everybody. Coach Susan here with Big on Results Coaching. I help people that are in transition or stuck to live a life of joy and prosperity. And I am here for your Manifestation Monday video on the topic of stuck. Have you ever been stuck in a situation? Have you ever been stuck in your life? Have you ever thought that perhaps other people were stuck, but you weren't? Later to realize that you are actually the one that's stuck. Stuck in the sense of moving and progressing forward. Maybe it's in your personal life. Maybe it's in your professional life. Maybe it's your whole entire world. Being stuck is a form of stagnation. It's a inability to move forward. Being stuck can feel confining. It can feel trapped. It can feel indefinite. Being stuck and having that feeling is pretty horrible. So what do you do if you're stuck? How do you get out of that situation? What if you're stuck feels like quicksand? That you're not just stuck, but you're stuck and sinking. What do you do? How do you get out of it? Well, the first thing you do is you don't panic. The second thing is you need to believe that you can get out of the situation. And you need to put forth an action to remove yourself from that stuck position. Being stuck in life and in situations, it's a mindset. And because it's a mindset, it's a choice that we have when we have our free will. So when we have our free will, we have that choice and we have that ability to get ourselves unstuck. Now, nobody said it would be easy, and sometimes getting unstuck could actually be very problematic. Sometimes the mess gets a little bit bigger and a little bit wider before you can get out of that situation. But propelling forward and being in that level of motion and creating a momentum for yourself and seeing that you can do it. Have you ever been stuck and you're looking around other people and they're just going right along? They're not stuck at all. They have a smile on their face. They're just going forward. They're having a good time. And you're thinking, oh my God, I'm stuck. So sometimes we can be resentful of those people. But what we fail to realize is that they chose not to be stuck. They chose to have a different life for themselves. And there's a possibility that they may have been really stuck that you're unaware of. But the thing is that they're no longer in that position, whether they were there at all or they've had a great life. It's all about a mindset and what people choose and select for themselves. So if you're in a situation and you're standing there and you're like, oh my God, I'm so stuck. I'm seeing so many things happening, but I'm in non-movement and I'm not moving at all. And life is passing me by. Things are progressing for other people, but where's my jubilee? Where is my time? Where is my wonderful life that I had envisioned for myself? It's over there. It's in your future. So you need to motion yourself to get out of that. Do what it takes to get out of that stuck position. Requires a mindset, a shift in the way that you think, a shift in your mind, a shift that will allow yourself to rise up. It's a shift. It's the way you think. That's what's going to do it. And that is where you're going to have that inspiration that's going to tell you what you need to do from that particular step. You need to rise up above that stuck position. If you need help with that, then you need to seek it out. Seek out that help. Help comes in many forms. Help comes in the form of counsel. Help comes in the form of somebody that can physically assist you. Help comes in the form of encouragement. It is a whole gamut of things and so many different ways that you could receive help. But if you don't ask for it, you might not receive it. What you can put off to other people is, I'm not stuck. I'm fine. I got this. Or, this is how it's always been for me, so I'm just all accepting. This has always been my life. So people are like, ooh, okay. So when you have that mindset to think that way, then people are going to pass you by. People aren't going to assist you. So it's going to require that action to recognize, oh gosh, I'm stuck in this situation. I'm stuck in my personal life. I'm stuck in my business life. How do I prosper? What do I do? How can I have joy in my life if I'm so stuck? Get unstuck. Seek it out. Rise above your situation. Don't be intimidated by other people's levels of successes or illusions thereof success. Worry about yourself and what your own concerns are. If you're going to remain in a stuck position, then you're not going to have the ability to grow because you're too wedged. You're too stuck in there. So allow yourself to have that assistance if you can't get it yourself. Sometimes getting unstuck just requires an extra effort. But don't be alarmed if you try to get yourself unstuck and the water gets very muddy and murky. Sometimes it needs to. And then, you know what happens when you're in motion? The muddy, murky water, it will settle. It'll become clear on the top. But it required that action to muddy it up, to mix it up, to where it would settle as you're in motion. And then you are stepping on top of that murkiness. And you are allowing yourself to rise above and get out of that situation. Don't remain stuck. Do what's necessary to lift yourself up and out of that. If you need help, I'm here for you. I'm Coach Susan with Big on Results Coaching, and I care for you. And I don't want you to remain stuck. I want you to have that life of joy and prosperity. You can have it. Change the way that you think. See yourself as abundant instead of limited. See things as a positive instead of a negative. And if you look at it back and you want to say, wow, you know what? I was once stuck. I was, and it was bad. But I did what it took to get out of that. And now I'm free from that. And I have a full and abundant life right now because I chose to exercise my free will to get myself unstuck. If you need help, please reach out to me. Let me assist you in this. I'm Coach Susan with Big on Results Coaching. Until next Monday.